Okay, number 1. We're doing a little 5 elements of the Scarp one by Tarptent that I'm not too keen on. Overall, definitely recommend it, great 4-season tent. But there's always little things that manufacturers could probably improve on. So, number 1 is this, the door. So we roll the door up, and then on the inside of here is Velcro, and you need to sort of twist it around like that and pinch it. A little toggle and a little loop would definitely be my preference, because when your hands are freezing, the same with this one, for some reason they've gone for a similar, and again, you know, they've been making tents for years. Sorry about the ice, I'm just in from my winter snow camp. So with this one, again, we're rolling in nice and tight, and then for this one they've used 2 bits of Velcro. So again, when we're tying this, it's really fiddly, and because it's elastic, sorry, did I say Velcro? It's actually elastic. It ties nice and tight. But you try and get that off with gloves on. It's a 4-season tent. You try and get that undone. Because even without my gloves on, you have to open it up. It's elastic. So that's point 1. That's point 2. Simple loop with a toggle, similar to both. Okay, so point 3, moving into the tent. Loads of space, brilliant big space. This is the storage pockets. Now, a couple of criticisms: too small, and only in one end of the tent. So if you have to have your head end here overnight, there's no storage pocket. And for the price of this, have one storage pocket right along the end, seat joined either in the centre, or you could have another pocket going this way, so you have, but both ends. Because last night on my snow camp, I had to have my head at this end because of the zip format on the front. So because it opens in a certain way depending on where you pitch it, you know, ideally that would be your head end. But if you end up on a slope going this way, you need to put your head at this end. When you're putting up the tarp, also the inner pole attaches to this little cup that they've sewn on. I think it's robust. It's obviously, you know, it's stood the test of time for Tarptent. If you're seeing that, that one on each end, that's what goes on the pole. So when you're connecting it goes like this, and then once both ends are in, you tighten that like that, which adds the tension both sides. So that's point number 4 in terms of not sure, you know, it's so small, and then that's what goes on the ground, so there's bound to be something a little bit more durable or like a little hole, brass little hole, don't know. There's also maybe a sixth factor, or fifth if you count the two toggly door entrances as being the same. The stuff sack is old school, little hole at the front and a narrow bag. It's an absolute nightmare to get it in and out. I just use my old Van Gogh bigger stuff sack with a big opening. So again, Tarptent, it's the same cost. That's the thing, that all these little suggestions, there's no real additional cost, but for the kind of consumer end, having a big opening stuff sack, especially in the cold wet, you want to get stuff in, get it home. You're going to air it out when you get home anyway. No idea why they're still using a kind of long, narrow with the hole at the end. It's a real nightmare to get it in, particularly when you have 3 sets of poles. You've got the main one, and then I carry the 2 in case it gets really windy. Trying to get all that into the stuff sack, so it's a no-brainer. Another factor that I'm not too sure about. So that's been sort of 5 or 6 constructive feedbacks for the Scarp one. Hope you've enjoyed today's little vid. Give me a thumbs up, subscription, check out my other videos as well. So thanks very much for tuning in today.